Hi, this is Steve from SewingGold.com, and we're going to show you a problem that a customer of ours is having. And if you see right here, you've got like a straight line on the bottom where the tension is being pulled from the bottom of the stitch. This is the bottom of the fabric. You got that straight line of fabric, of thread. And if I flip it over, the top stitch looks perfect. Okay? So this customer is sewing with 69 nylon and went up to 92. And this could cause a problem just because of the thread is thicker. So the usual adjustment would be just as simple as tightening your top tension 2 whole turns, and it would bring the thread up. Okay, so that's tightening the top, and the top tension, if we look at it, is actually right there. This is not a tension. Don't ever touch this. This is your tension. So I would tighten this 2 whole turns, and we're going to show you. Basically, another problem we see where you can get the line on the bottom, but not as bad, it's a little more inconsistent, would be if you don't thread the check spring. Okay, and that's making sure that if you see it in there, that one little metal piece inside there, and let me get a little closer and then trying not to shake so much, sorry. That little metal piece there, the thread has to go past that metal piece. Okay? Alright, so the other thing, make sure that you thread the bobbin case properly. Make sure it's coming out of that part of the tension on the bobbin case. Now, if we have to adjust the bobbin case, let's say tightening the top doesn't work. If we tighten the top tension and it still looks like that, then we're going to have to loosen the bottom. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to take a small screwdriver and see there's 2 screws on here. We don't want to touch the back screw. We want to touch this screw here, and we're going to turn that screw a half turn clockwise. No, my apologies, a half turn counterclockwise. We want to loosen that so the top pulls more and the bottom is weaker. So let me go over that one more time. We want the bottom tension weaker, so we're going to go a half turn counterclockwise if turning the top tension 2 whole turns clockwise does not work. Okay, so now Jose, grab a new piece of material if you can. Put that bobbin case back in there, please. And then we're going to show you, this is having the same issue that we showed on that the sample that we have. So we're going to sew on it.
So don't do nothing?
Yeah, don't do anything there yet. Okay. Alright, so we've caused the same problem. We're going to turn it over, and as you can see, if I get in close enough, we've got the thread pulling on the bottom, and we've got that straight line. Okay? So the simplest thing to do is, go ahead and tighten the tension, Jose. As many as you think is needed. Okay, so we did 3 whole turns clockwise. And we're going to see what that does. Alright, so now if we look at the stitch, still pulling a little tiny bit, but very little. Okay, and we go to check the top stitch. Turn it over, please. Top stitch still looks perfect. So now what we could do is we could loosen the bottom tension just slightly. So let's show them how to do that. I'm going to pause this so you can grab a little screwdriver. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to loosen that larger screw 1/4 turn. Don't even do it a half, just do a quarter. Counterclockwise. That's good. Okay, now we're going to put that back in the machine, and then we're going to take a look at the stitch. Should be perfect. We'd really rather just mess with the top tension if possible, but if you have to go with the bottom, then you adjust the bottom. Okay. Alright, hold on 1 sec. Let's take a look. Now, as you can see, that bottom stitch is pretty much perfect. Let's take a look at the top. And the top stitch is pretty perfect. Okay? So what we did with ours was we tightened the top tension 3 whole turns clockwise, and we loosened the bobbin tension 1/4 turn counterclockwise. It's going to be different for different thread. Like if you bump up to 135 thread, you may have to adjust it even more. and you may have to loosen the bobbin case a little more. But remember, if you see thread on the bottom, tighten the top, loosen the bottom. Start out by tightening the top.